Bonjour et bienvenue en français 503. Alors, pour cette vidéo, je vais parler en anglais, mais c'est la seule fois où vous allez m'entendre parler anglais. Toutes les vidéos vont être en français. D'accord? So for this video, I'm going to speak in English, but most of the video, actually all the video will be in French because you need to hear me speak French. And also this is a French class, so it's all in French. So in this video, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm your teacher, Emily. I've been in the US for over 14 years now, and I've been teaching at UNH for 10 years. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you during the whole semester. So I thought we'll start with the syllabus. So actually, if you go on your Canvas course, that's where you'll see me, but right down you'll see syllabus. So you can click here, or you can also download the PDF. So if you click here, you will have access to my online interactive syllabus. So this course is really made for students who had some French previously in high school or have taken 4142 or the Review for free class. So if that's not your case, make sure you're sending me a message to make sure that you are placed in the right class. And actually, if you click here, you'll be redirected to the placement test, and it's also an exercise I'm asking you to do, making sure that you've done the placement test and you send me the results. And if we need to readjust, I'm going to ask you to move down or up depending on your level. So just be in touch with me. And don't worry if your test is very low or very high. That doesn't mean that I'm going to, send you to another class. I just want to have a conversation with you. The placement test sometimes can be a little bit tricky and not accurate. So that's why I need to make sure that we talk to each other before we make any decisions. Here you have my email address, so make sure that you send me emails anytime you have a question. Just email me, don't hesitate, okay? That's my job. I'm here to help you. And also I have office hours on Tuesday and Thursdays, and actually Tuesday should be a E here. I'm going to go and correct that right now. And if my office hours are in Merkland, G10L right now, but if you cannot make it on Tuesday and Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m., I will actually be able to meet you at other times on campus, but also online. So we can definitely have a Zoom meeting and talk. That's not a problem. Just send me an email and we'll set it up. Any issue with Canvas, that's the phone number, but you can also contact Canvas directly. Here there's a little help button. If you click on it, you can see you have different type of help, and I will recommend the Chat with Canvas support for students. D'accord? They are super helpful, they're always there, and they will help you. One thing to remember is use Firefox, don't use Chrome. So I really recommend Firefox. You can download it here via the syllabus. It's the easiest. Make sure you keep it updated and you shouldn't have any problems. This is how the class is structured, and I will touch on this at the end of this video. I'll go through Canvas with you and make sure that you understand where everything is. But basically for the requirements, you need to make sure that you download your manual. The manual is OER, Open Educational Resources, meaning that I created the manual and I give it to you for free. So you can just download it. Every week you'll have 6 or 7 pages or 10 pages to download, and that's what we will do throughout the week. You will also have some grammar video that I made for you that explain each concept, and you also have some Quizlets where you can actually listen to the vocabulary and make sure that you're practicing and memorizing the vocabulary. You will also have some quizzes that are self-corrected on Canvas, and they all have due dates. So make sure that even if it's an online class, you need to speak a language every single day. So every single day, I'm giving you some little assignments. During the week, you'll have more assignment, but even during the weekend, I'm going to ask you to conjugate maybe 1 or 2 verbs in English, listen to a song. So those are little things to make sure that you are practicing every day, which is very important. And if you're not here during a weekend, you don't have access to internet, that's fine. Just make sure that you're doing the homework before you leave. You have a due date, but you are more than welcome to do a lot of homework before that due date. That's totally fine as well. In terms of written assignment, you will have some short paragraph using seen online material. You have some short quizzes on Canvas. You have some time quizzes every week on the material that we've seen the week before. There are no midterm or no final exam because you really have constant quizzes, so I don't think it's necessary to do a big midterm and a big final exam, and I actually prefer to do a final project review to see what you've learned. So you will be using what we've seen in class and using it to do your final project. And I'll talk more about the final project later on because we still have time. Also in this class, we are using Twitter, and this is the hashtag for class, F503F18, and you need to make sure that you do 10 tweets before the end of this semester. So it's pretty easy, and it's just a way to for us to get to know each other, it's a really great way to share things in French. So you can send a quick tweet about, hey, bonjour, je m'appelle, just to introduce yourself. You can send a tweet about something that you've seen in the street that you want to share with us, anything. And it's very short writing in French. So I just want you to use what we've seen in class and use it on Twitter. So if we've seen a certain verb at the present tense, just use it on Twitter. For the oral assignments, you will have some mini conversation with a partner on Zoom, and I'll explain that a little later. And you need to make sure that you download Zoom and you're familiar with Zoom, and then every week you'll have a new partner that is assigned so you can have a conversation with your partner. You will have some discussions on Canvas, you will have some audio recordings called enregistrement, so you can practice your pronunciation. You will also have some quizzes, very different type of quizzes throughout. And participation is really important, so make sure that you're doing all your homework and you're communicating with your classmates. I will not accept late work, so make sure that your work is submitted on time. It can be really hard to do an online class, so remember that if you are on campus at UNH, you can come to the French Cafe. It's every Thursday, 3 to 4, and I will be there. So, make sure you stop by, even if it's for 5-10 minutes. There's free coffee and free food, which is really good too. There will be also a French table. It's our first year doing that, and it's going to be, I believe, every Wednesday of the month at 12 p.m. It might switch to a Monday, but right now it's a Wednesday. So bring your own food, and there will be a French TA from Dijon who will be here to answer any question you have and to lead a discussion. And also there is the French Club, which is a student-run organization. I highly recommend that you participate in the French Club. They're doing some really fun activities, and they are traveling to Quebec as well. So Shalene is the new president. That's her email address. Send her an email. Or if you click on the white cat, you'll be redirected to the link, and you'll have more information on the French Club here. The final grade, that's how I calculate the final grade, and you'll see it's also well explained on Canvas. You also have the Language Resource Center at UNH. If you're at UNH, you can go and have them help you out with computer issues, or if you just want to watch some movies, they have a lot of movies there, so I really recommend it. I'm going to pass on that. You can read it for yourself, and this is a tentative schedule. It's very bare, but basically it's helping you understand that's when we have quizzes, that's when we have an audio, that's when we have to watch a movie, that's when we have a composition. So basically it will help you kind of schedule your time for French class and make sure that you don't wait the last minute to do the composition.